Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for the weekly update. First things first for what we're going to be doing today. This weekly update is going up a little earlier than usual because 12 p.m. Eastern. John and I are going to be doing Pikmin Versus on our Twitch channels. I'll put the multi-link in the description. We are doing the Pikmin Versus rematch, I guess. To help raise money for his classroom supplies. He's a teacher, so yeah, the school system only provides so much. So yeah, he has to put up for a bunch of it, and if you want to help out, there will be a GoFundMe link in the description as well, or you can help out during the stream. It's going to be going on for a whole load of hours today, again, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. Your donations during the stream, or before the stream really, also go towards having us screw each other over, as usual. It's going to be kind of like the old rules for the old Pikmin versus way back on the Sephiroth channel, where we just, essentially cause each other to kill our own Pikmin, or just kind of sit there and not do anything for a day, or not grow any Pikmin, or whatever. It's a fun time. But yeah, so I hope to see you there. If you can't be there, please help spread the word on Twitter or other social media. And if you can, please donate. Any little bit helps. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's gonna be a day. As for other things, this last week was my first full week of school. I got through all the assignments. Yay! I have, all my assignments for this coming week now are up, but I can't do anything about it till after the Versus stream, so that's going to be a fun time. This is probably going to be the last long stream that I do in a long time, I think. Still trying to figure out if I can fit in, regular channel streams, but here and there. But maybe I might just do co-commentary type stuff with other people in the meantime. Depends if they ask me. Let's see, other stuff. Charles Martinet is retiring as the voice of Mario. Now he's just the Mario ambassador, whatever that means. So that's an end of an era. That's something. I'd say he has, his Mario voice anyway is one of the most recognizable voices in the world. You have Mario, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Superman, but not voices. I mean characters. So those are just characters that kind of everyone knows in some way. So it's end of an era. End of an era. Let's see what else we got over here. I started watching the anime My Dress Up Darling, which is a very cute and heartwarming anime. It's what I was led to believe, so not surprised. But it's got some fan servicey moments, but the two characters are just adorable together, and I love them. And I've also been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 16, before I go to sleep at night. And that game is fantastic. I just got through the Titan fight, and that was amazing. Unbelievable. Just the whole time I was it was great. Good stuff. Also, Clive and Jill, they're adorable together, and I love them. Let's see. What else we got over here? Yeah, so aside from that, I didn't really do that much this week. One thing I just want to say is, yeah, I just appreciate you all. I know that's something that I say a lot, but it's I gave a shout out on Twitter this past week to Junie, Fury, and Luca Jin. because those three specifically, like I have like, I would say, like, non-shallow conversations, however you want to define that in your head. I have non-shallow conversations with them, um, both on Twitter or in DMs, and I just really appreciate them. I appreciate them a lot. They're very good people, and it makes me very happy to know them. And those aren't the only people that I'm happy to know. I'm just saying that, like, especially lately, they've just been stand out in some of our interactions, and I appreciate that. It's always good to appreciate the people around you. Sometimes, at least for me, I'm not going to say some people, I'm going to say for me, it's hard for me to single out people and say, like, I just want to say, like, so-and-so is the best person I've ever met in my life, or so-and-so is amazing, because even though they deserve that, in my opinion, for me to tell everybody how amazing a person is, other people I know who are also amazing might see that as being exclusionary as opposed to additive. Meaning that, like, I say that, this person is amazing, that means that Dovi doesn't think that I'm amazing, or I'm not doing enough, or something, and that's not true. And so I guess I'll just say here, like, just a reminder, different people have different types of relationships with each other. Like, that doesn't make you any lesser. The fact that, like, someone is, at least currently, a better friend or closer friend with someone else, it doesn't reflect on you, because different types of people vibe with different situations or, stuff. But someone else's relationship doesn't reflect badly on you. So just remember that. Just because someone says, like, oh, I just want to shout out this person, or I really love hanging out with this person. What they're not saying is, I don't like hanging out with you. And it's something that I have to keep in mind, because sometimes I try very hard to, like, interact and be friends, and then, like, I don't get the shaft. I just, don't have the same level of friendship that someone else has with a person that they really vibe with. And then I'm, I think initially, like, oh, they hate me. And my brain really likes to have that. My brain really likes to tell me, oh, they hate me. They didn't interact with me one time. They didn't like my tweet. They must despise me. They must think I'm the scum of the earth. And it's not true. I know for a fact that there are many people online here whom I consider very dear friends. And the cool thing about different types of people is that you interact with them in different ways. And I got a lot of dear friends that I really only interact with on Discord. I got a lot of dear friends who our major interactions are saying good morning in my server, and I don't think any less of them for that, because I'm like, hey, they're taking the time to come here and say good morning, and that's awesome. Like, that's a community. Like, you don't have to like go up to your neighbors and engage in a deep philosophical conversation with them 5 times a day. Like, if you're walking your dog and you say good morning and they say good morning back, you feel great, because you're like, hey, we have a connection, and that's great. Like, I love that. I love having those connections with people. So yeah, I'm just here to say, in the future, when I single out certain people and I say that they're awesome, what I'm not saying is I don't think other people are awesome. What I'm saying is that they are awesome in addition to all the other awesome people, but I would like to give them a little bit of recognition at this current moment. So yeah, if I were to list every single person I think that is amazing, we would be here for an hour. And I'd also forget some people, because I am a human being. But yeah, so that's my little talk for the day. Just because someone doesn't mention you doesn't mean they hate you. They could forget. They could not be thinking of you in this context. They could be trying to show special attention to someone else because they believe that person needs the little push. Sometimes you give someone a little bit more attention because they need it, not because you want to shower them with the praise that they deserve, but because they're having some trouble or something, and they just need that little boost of self-esteem, from an outside source. So yeah, just remember, my goal here is to lift people up, not to tear them down. So I'm never trying to exclude, but if you think that, hey, Dovi, you don't like me, I'm afraid to tell you that you're wrong. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell you that you are mistaken. If sometimes I find that I get these paranoid thoughts when I'm thirsty. Sometimes I find it when I'm hungry or tired. That's usually when my brain starts intruding on itself. Or just I'm overworked or something, or I'm stressed out, and that's when I start obsessing about little things like Twitter interactions. So yeah, just take a step back, ask yourself, what are the external factors going on over here? Take a look at yourself, and just remember, I still love you. I still think that you're amazing, and I still believe in you, and I'm always going to believe in you. So keep it up. Keep doing the good things that you're doing, and yeah, just keep making the world a better place, one tiny little act at a time, for the people around you. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.